All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BASHIM, YAHAWASHI, BASHIM, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole elect of Israel. And I'm not sure again what I'm gonna title this lesson, through the Spirit, but basically just getting into the renewing, of our inward man, the working of our inward man, us having to take the responsibility of constantly tweaking and torquing, not twerking, if I'm saying the correct word, dissecting, every bits and piece of our inward man, we're supposed to be working on. Okay, because what is going on is we're getting ready to conquer death. All right. And like it says in 1 Corinthians 15, for this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. All right. But it starts where? It starts in the heart. Okay. It starts in your mind. Okay. There's a certain mindset the Most High YAHAWASHI wants us to be in. All right. How are we going to enter in these new bodies if our heart's not right? How are we going to enter and see salvation if our heart's not right? Okay. That's why the Most High is putting us through these afflictions and things of that nature. All right, you have to understand and really sit down and ground yourself on the fact of what you're really involved in. Okay, and really take heed to what the Most High is doing with every single one of us, and then more specifically, taking heed to what the Most High is trying to do with you. Okay, and there has to be a certain spirit for you to be able to receive these things and be able to be willing and be all in as far as this process. Okay, this process of what? Putting off the corruptible and putting on incorruption. All right, coming into our perfection. All right, this is the perfecting of the saints. All right, do you just think it's going to be a magical snap of the finger and it's going to happen? No. All right, that's too easy. All right, we're here on this earth so we can serve our purpose. Okay, so we can prove ourselves and come into this immortality. Okay, so that we can be acceptable. Okay, how are you going to be tried and refined if you're not going through the process? Okay, willingly. Okay. Just letting the Most High work on you. Okay. But it starts in your mind. Meaning, it starts in your mind. All right. Your heart. Okay. So, really just getting into the importance of the inward man. Okay. You're supposed to be exercising the inward man. Yes, brothers go to the gym and work out and things of that nature and do stuff outwardly. Okay. But it's the what's important you have to remember and realize the inward man is what is profitable unto us, meaning our soul, all right, our spirit, all right. So I'm going to start here in 1 Samuel chapter 16 and read verse 7. But the Lord Yahweh said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord Yahweh seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord Yahweh looketh on the heart. Okay, again, the Most High is looking for certain individuals. Okay, obviously you're talking about the elect, but the elect fall into a certain category as far as the traits that they hold. Okay, they're at a certain spirit that the Most High is looking for. Okay, that the Most High commends, all right, and loves. Okay, men of meek and lowly, and brokenhearted, spirits. All right, a contrite spirit. Okay. I'll get that. That's in Psalms 34. Okay, but really, again, the point, we don't care about the outward appearance. All right, it's spiritual. Why brothers not supposed to be getting lineups. Okay, obviously it's the law, but the spiritual aspect is we don't care about our outward appearance. We don't care how people look at us on the outside. Okay, we don't care about none of that stuff because that does not define the man. What defines the man? All right, the inward. What is inside of that man? All right. The depth. Okay. Does that man hold any substance? All right. This is what we're to be working on. Okay. Our inward. All right. We're not here to be laughing and be liked. Okay. Because Ecclesiastes 7 says sorrow is better than laughter. All right. Why though? Why? Why does it say that? Why does it say sorrow is better than laughter? Okay. For what? For by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. That's why the Most High is afflicting us. That's why we're in this certain spirit. All right, lowly, humbled. Okay, it's not just an attribute to hold like, oh, I'm humbled. No. Okay, it's an actual attribute, all right, that you're supposed to be striving for. All right. And that's by these experiences we have here on this earth. All right, how do you gain patience? By experience. How do you gain temperance? By experience. Okay. How do you use these things that we're being taught? All right. If you don't use it, if you don't utilize it. Okay, so that's pretty much useless wisdom because you can't apply it. What is so much if you know if you don't do? Okay. Again, just get on the point, man. The inward, that's what we're fighting for. The renewing of our inward man. Again, we don't care about, how we look. Okay. Our own self-righteousness. Okay. We care about what the Lord thinks of us. All right. Of course, we have protocol. We have to do at least 3 videos a week. Okay. But it's not just about doing videos. Okay. What are you doing when man is not observing you and watching you? What are you doing on your leisure? Okay, are you doing something to benefit your inward? Or are you always thinking about, oh, I'm going to go get something to eat. I'm going to go out to a party. I'm going to go out and this and that. Okay, make spiritual sacrifices. All right, that's why, there's these things like fasting and things like that. Praying, right? Take time of your day to better yourself. And correct yourself, because every single day we're in a battle. Every day you wake up, even when you're asleep, we're in a battle, and it's against our own selves. The flesh envieth the spirit, and the spirit envieth the flesh. We want to be loosened, but how is that going to happen? You have to work on yourself, and that's why we have the brotherhood. Okay. Most High wouldn't have us in camps and prophesying together on highways and byways if it was just an individual fight. All right, this is not your movie. This is not your show. Put yourself aside. All right, and utilize what the Most High has for you in access. Okay, we're here looking after each other's souls because we're tweaking and observing each other. Why? Because we want to be made presentable unto the Lord, so that we can be brought to the marriage, okay, being the first fruits of the kingdom. Not just anybody is going to be beamed up in those chariots. All right, you have to earn it, and you have to be willing to let the Most High work on you. All right, that's why it says take it cheerfully, because the Most High is doing something far greater than we can even imagine. Okay, and I'm gonna get that too. All right, but this is Psalms 34 and 18. The Lord Yahawah is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Okay, not prideful, not boastful, not look at me. All right, not ones that say I'm good, I'm full, I'm saved. All right, we're broken. We need a physician. Okay, but you have to do your part. All right, and that's and us constantly, working on ourselves. That shows sincerity. That shows you really care. That shows you really mean what you say and what you're involved in. Okay, because you can say with your mouth, all right, but you have to do it, man. Where's your heart at? All right, if you think you're just gonna sneak in the kingdom of heaven, it's not gonna happen. We're constantly being observed and monitored and watched. Okay, and you can't do it on your own. Right? That's why we have leaders. That's why we have order. We have a guideline, of the old paths that what leadeth for rest for our souls. All right, the old paths, the old way, not your own way. All right. This is Psalm 34:19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous. Many are the afflictions. All right, we go through afflictions. Just to go through afflictions? No, there's like they say, a method to the madness. All right, the Most High is working on our hearts, making sure we're in the right spirit. Because if we get too haughty, we get a proud look, the Most High brings us low. Okay, but we're not just catching hell to catch hell. Okay. You can't just catch hell and think, oh, the Lord just dealing with me. People in the world catch hell. Okay. You could be just catching hell because you're being a demon. Okay. But because you're being rebellious. Okay. Like, I remember a video Apostle AHBAD did, of an old saying, an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. Okay, the reason why the Most High chastises us is because we're off, right? But, just because you're catching afflictions does not justify you that you're in the right spirit, okay? And once you catch that hell, what is your reaction? What are you doing, after you catch the hell? Is it, all right, I'm good, I'm gonna keep on moving? No, you get brought low for a reason. Because the Most High is trying to work on you. He's trying to get through to you and tell you something. Okay? But you can't take heed if you're not open. All right? If you're not open to change. If you're not going to let the Most High work on you. Okay? But continue. The Lord Yahweh delivereth him out of them all. Okay? The Most High, again, he's not just putting us through stuff just to leave us out here for dead. Okay? Every time we go through something, he always makes a way out. But the point is, did you get the message? Right? Did you get the message? All right, so this is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16. For which cause we faint not. Exactly. We faint not. Meaning we don't, it doesn't break us down. Well, Slakia, we do get breaking down because the Most High brings us down to build us back up. But fainting meaning, we want to give up. Okay? We have to keep fighting. Okay, so again, this shows sincerity, all right, that we really want it. We really want to be perfect. Okay, so we take the beating. All right, Micah 7:9. I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him. Until what? Until he plead our cause. Okay, and it makes judgment. Okay, but the point is I'm getting to is let the Most High work on you. Okay, and know that. There's men here, okay, for that correction. All right, we're talking about the Most High Yahweh. Okay, he don't have time to be meddling with you one-on-one. It doesn't work like that. You're not that special. None of us are. All right. And again, there's order because that shows sincerity. Okay, if it was just you on your own, it'll be easy. Okay, you have to sacrifice yourself for the betterment of the body. It's not just about you, but it does all come down to you. All right, are you upholding your portion in the body? Are you doing what you need to do so you can be useful? Okay, because with the body, what does the body do? Okay, it absorbs what is useful and rejects what is not. Okay, that's why you have runny noses. That's why you use the bathroom. That's why you vomit. Okay, that's why you exhale. Right? Make sure you're doing what you need to do so you can be useful. All right. Being profitable to yourself so that you can be profitable to the body. Okay. I said that's why, Sirach 14, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he do good? Right? If you can't do good to yourself, how are you going to do good to anybody else? And that's a really thing. All right. That I learned in the world. So love yourself. All right. Okay. To show that you love YAHAWASHI. Yes, these bodies were in our trash, but this is the only vessel we have to praise him. Okay? So take care of it. Do what you need to do to make sure you're in the right spirit. Okay? That's why you watch videos. It's constantly because we're in the flesh. We're in a wicked world. Okay? You have to be able to restrain yourself, examine yourself, and put yourself aside. Okay, and your feelings and things of that nature, and let the process be, Okay, 2 Corinthians 4:17, for our affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding an eternal weight of glory. Eternal weight of glory. Okay. So again, we know what's at stake. We know the kingdom of heaven is coming. But even we can't imagine the things that are coming. We can't. Because it's not been seen yet. The time hasn't played out yet. Okay, we can feel it in the spirit, but these things are going to play out here on the earth. But again, remembering the process while we're going through these things, it's uncomfortable. It's not fun at times. Okay, but you understand that what you're fighting for. Okay, you want to be perfect for YAHAWASHI. Okay, and it's not one dimensional. Okay, that's putting the Most High in a box. All right. So, what is it? It says in Romans 8th chapter, for thy sake we are killed all the day long, and we are counted as sheep for the slaughter. Meaning, that goes into us being a spiritual, sacrifice. But Romans 8:37, nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. Okay, so how do we show the Most High that we love him? Okay, we do what we need to do in this body. All right, doing it to the best of our ability, keeping his commandments. Okay, and keeping the fear. All right, and fear, that's an inward thing. Okay, fear is what? Fear of the Most High is profitable for your survival, for your soul. Okay, because we know them that the Most High love not. Okay, look at them. You go outside, you see them. You look in their eyes. Okay, they have no comfort. They're not loved. They're lost. All right. Again, remembering, the battle, man. Work on your inward. Okay. And you can't do it on your own. All right. So I'm gonna close out here. This is Matthew chapter 5 and verse 3. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Poor in spirit. All right. Humble, meek. Right. But we're rich, what? Through faith. All right. And rich, and this is spiritual. All right. And these these things that are given to us through the Spirit, they're not for for us to say we're this and that. Okay, these are gifts. All right, and these are talents, and you have to work on them. Okay, again, it's not just one dimensional. Everything you're doing when you're seen, all right, videos and things of that nature. All right, what are you doing when no one is watching you? So you say, all right. What is going on in your mind? Or is your conscience condemning you? Are you running from something? Really sit down and face yourself. All right, look yourself in the mirror and sit yourself down. Okay? Because that's what people in the world do. They run from themselves. That's why they go out and party, they go out and drink. They got to be around people in a happy mood all the time so they can feel better. Okay? Ignorance, that's ignorance. Okay, but when it's done all the time, it's no more ignorance. Okay? And on the inside, they're torn to pieces. Why? Because they're sick. All right? So what nurses us back to health? Okay? YAHAWASHI. All right? And in saying that, okay, it's deep. Okay? It's not just calling on the name. YAHAWASHI. It's beautiful that you know the name. Okay, but what does that name stand for? Again, it's not one dimensional. We're trying to be just like our Lord is. Okay, that's why it says when he shall return, we shall be like him. How is that going to happen? Did not Yahushua have to come down here in the flesh? Did he not have a task to do? So what more us? All right. This is Matthew 5 and 4. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. All right, again, going to the point, this is going into the spirit that the Most High wants us to be in. Okay, and it has to happen. Okay, you can't just make yourself think these things. Okay, you have to go through things. Okay. All right, this is Matthew 5 and 5. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Exactly. Okay, we're getting ready to be, we're hopeful rulers of the world to come, be in the kingdom of heaven. Okay, the Most High is not just going to put anybody in the seat. Okay, not just anybody's going to get that opportunity. All right, there's a certain specific man that the Lord is looking for, and you have these tools in your access. Okay, you have the blueprint, you have the guidance. Okay, so what are you doing with it? All right, and again, we're not perfect, not even close, but we are through the Spirit. But we're talking about in this vessel that we're not going to be perfect in this vessel. So knowing that this vessel is going to be cast off, So what are you working on then? The inward man. The inward is eternal. The inward is immortal. All right, being your spirit. Okay, so catch up with it. Okay, do things that feed your soul, not your flesh. Okay, being angry all the time, being, it's a balance. All right, you have to balance yourself out, and everybody's center is different. That's why you have to know who you are. All right, know what you like, know what you don't like, things of that nature. Okay, so that you can be better for YAHAWASHI. All right, Matthew 5:6. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Okay, we're striving to be perfect. Okay, and it's not because we're going to do it on our own. It's because the heart that we carry, all right, being our mind, and the Most High sees, and He's going to bless us with His salvation and those new bodies, and coming into that covenant, coming into our perfection. Okay, the inward is what the Most High sees. All right, and your body is supposed to be full of light. Okay, we hunger to be perfect. We thirst to be perfect. Every day, that's what you should be thinking about. Okay, of course, the Most High's mercy is great. Okay, but you can't take advantage of that. Okay, what are you doing to receive? Okay, faith and works. Okay, again, it's not one dimensional. So this is Matthew chapter 5:7. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. And this is what I'm close out Matthew 5:8. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see the Most High. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see the Most High. Okay, if you're full of darkness, how will you see light? Okay, how will you see what the Most High is trying to do for you? All right, if you're not right on the inside. Okay, you have to clean yourself, literally sweep yourselves, wash yourself inwardly, constantly. All right, nothing we do in this flesh is profitable unto us. Okay, that's why it says the flesh profiteth nothing. The spirit that quickeneth, spirit what? Quickeneth, meaning maketh alive. We're fighting for life. We want to live forever. And there's a certain mindset that you're in when your hope is in these things. Okay. Again, it's not just the word hope. Okay. What does hope mean? It's an action. Okay. You're showing that you want to be perfect. All right. So how are you doing that? Okay. Because if you had a percentage scale of the times that you're around brothers, and you're by yourself, the scale is you're always by yourself. All right. Because you're always in your mind. Okay, even when you're around people, you can still be lonely, right? You are fighting against yourself. Okay, and how do you do that? Okay, how do you do that? It's the blueprint is already set for you. Okay, but you have to be willing to accept and put your hands up and saying, I'm all for it. Okay, let the Most High work on you. All right. Let Him work on you, because He's the Heavenly Father. He knows what's best for us. Okay. He will take care of us if you let Him. All right. But hey, that's just the point of this lesson. All right. It was just heavy on my spirit about just working on your inward man. Okay. Working on your inward, because hey, it says the kingdom of heaven dwelleth within us. Okay. If you look inside of you, again, man, this is very beautiful. The Most High has allowed me to do this video, because this is really what I've been thinking about for a while, man. Clean yourself up. All right, pretty much. I don't know what I'm gonna title it, but hey, just clean yourself up. Let the Most High do what He does. Okay, and it's through His men. All right, through everything. All right, but again, you just gotta take heed. Okay, be open. All right, to the Most High, so He can do what He does best again. All right, but Lord's one is edifying, and as always, want to give all praises to YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole elect of Israel. Shalom.